Braamfontein, Johannesburg today. It's been 2 weeks of protests as students here clashed with police and private security officers. These protests follow Higher Education Minister Dr. Nzimande's announcement of an 8% cap on the 2017 tuition fee increases for universities across the country. Well, the varsity conducted an online poll last week asking students and staff whether or not they wish to resume academic activities. 77% voted for the resumption of teaching and learning. Some student leaders, however, have rejected this poll. University management says police will remain on campus until the situation normalizes. Well, our reporter Makaketla Mushlabi is monitoring those protests at Wits University. We cross live to him now. Good afternoon, Makaketla. What's happening at Wits now?
A very good afternoon to you, Kashni. Well, currently the situation is very calm here at Wits University, but a couple of hours ago we saw students singing, of course, going towards the direction of on my right, rather, where there are shops, where there is what we call matrix building. Under this matrix building, you find shops, you find banks where the students actually do process their paperwork and all that. But now those shops had to be closed, had to be shut down, because students, of course, managed to go in there and request the managers to close down those particular shops, and they did so. But of course they did that peacefully, the students here, and earlier on they did indicate that they are going to continue with the shutdown, despite the university saying that they are going to actually reopen today, and of course tomorrow we expect classes to be reopened. But again, they're still adamant that until the free education actually is actually being indicated or announced by the Minister of Higher Education, they're still going to continue with the shutdown. So it just remains to be seen how the day goes on today. But as I'm speaking to you right now, they are behind closed doors. They are actually conducting their meeting to plan for tomorrow. But clearly they did indicate to all journalists that are gathered here that they will continue with the shutdown. And of course the university in their statement did indicate that they will do their best to try to refrain from bringing a lot of security guards onto the main campus. This, of course, to avoid the scenes that we saw last week, Kashni. We saw the scenes of violence, doors here at this particular building behind us here broken by that particular incident, and the university is trying to avoid that particular confrontation between students and security guards. But of course they did indicate, the university, that police will be on standby. They are not willing to bring a number of police onto the campus, as students actually complained about their campus being militarized. So they will just try to do their best not to provoke the students in terms of bringing a lot of security guards onto the campus. But as things stand right now, the university will be shut down according to the students.
Makaketla, has there been any reaction or response from management to the students' very determined stance at this point?
I can't hear you clearly, Kashni. If you could repeat your question.
Has university management responded officially at all at this point to what is clearly the students' very determined stance right now? We do seem to be having a problem with the connection on that line there. We'll try and get Makaketla back on the channel a little bit later on this afternoon. Let's move on to some other news.